Hi, I'm Stephanie McLean.
And hi, I'm the real life mannequin, also known as Braylon Brooks.
So, Mr. Real Life Mannequin, what exactly do you do? Like, you act like a mannequin all day long?
Yeah, well, I mean, what can I say?
He looks like a mannequin.
No, I'm a style fashion travel blogger, so
Nice.
I create digital and visual editorial content for luxury boutique brands internationally. So that's what I do on my platform. So I cover a lot of different things, whether from like luxury lifestyle, like hotels, fashion, food, things like that, my audience is very in tuned in, and they got the things that they like.
Nice. So, what's the most exciting place that you've been to?
Ooh, you know what? I like Paris, but I only like Paris.
That's like so fashiony though. I feel like that's a standard fashion.
It's like a cliche.
Like the standard fashion. I like Paris, New York, Milan.
I love
like,
Paris.
Really?
I love Paris only because it's like when I go to Paris, I always have like a fantasy like thing that happens. But I love Milan too.
What are you having in Paris? Because when I go to Paris, I don't have any fantasy things happening.
But I love Milan. Look, I would say Milan and Paris.
Okay, got you.
Paris first,
You're
then
getting
Milan.
an F for originality.
Paris first, Milan second.
Okay, got you. Really?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Then Amsterdam.
Okay.
It's hard, you know, but
Got you.
I just say Paris because some of the biggest dreams of mine came to reality in Paris. So I have
Like
to say
which
Paris.
one?
Just like, you know, being signed with the modeling agency there a few
Nice.
years, like in 2015, and just actually like applying my business tactics and actually getting them to work. Like Paris was like my guinea pig for you know, collaborating with like the luxury the luxury hotels that I reached out to to create content for. So Paris is just like, and I like Paris for the simple fact that they're about collaborating and being together and really wanting to like be in the know, in the mix of what's going on, and they're all about social media influencing. So I like that because the French people are with it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Milan.
I like Milan because, of course, I said Italians. The Italians.
They're never going to allow you back into Milan after this. You said you prefer the French, first of all. You're like, you just know you're never going back to Milan.
I'll tell you my reason.
The Italians are going to be like, no, shoot.
So the reason why, I like Milan because the Italians are very creative.
They are. And cute.
And very, you know,
and the
romantic.
food is so good.
Yeah, and the food is great. And
I feel like the French are more romantic. The Italians are more cute.
The Italians are more rough.
Like, what type of experience are you having? Like, I'm not having these travel experiences.
No, but it's true. But the Italians are about
I need to go to Milan with you.
The Italians are about collaborating as well, and they're just really creative. So I like that. When you go to Milan, it's like it's really. It's like for the fashion capitals. When you get there, it's not as like chic as Paris, but it's still like you feel like a part of it. It's like much more like real.
And you just said they're not as chic as Paris. You're never going back to Italy, just so you know this.
It's true. I state facts.
So I don't know about that. Just so you know, what are those disclaimers, people? But I do not stand by the views expressed by Mr. Mannequin. Do not reflect my view or our brand's views.
I love Milan. I absolutely love Milan.
That's what she's saying now.
Yes, I love Paris too.
Oh, okay, just a little bit more.
Ciao, come stai? Sto bene. Okay.
Look at you all show off.
Yeah.
Nice.
You gotta know the language if you're gonna be there.
No
You're so funny, okay.
No comments at all. So, like, how did you get into all this? Did you just like move to LA and you're like, okay, you're gonna start doing this whole fashion thing? Because a lot of people think about it and they see other people doing it, but how did you actually like make it your bread and butter and kind of make your life?
It actually, you know, when I first moved to California, I lived in San Diego first.
Okay.
And I was still going through the motions of trying to figure out what I wanted to do.
You're trying to find yourself?
Well, I knew who I was.
Okay.
However, I had many different talents. Like I could dance my ass off. I can, you know, I'm very creative when it comes to photography and things. So I'm very stylish. You know, I can do a lot of different things. So it was just, and I knew I wanted to be on television. I knew I wanted to do something with television. So I was working at Aldo Shoes in San Diego because I lived in San Diego for 8 months before I moved to LA.
Okay. And I dated a guy who was a manager at Aldo one time. Well, we went on 2 dates. He was like the love of my life.
Okay, so I'm trying to make it like
trying to bond over Aldo.
Okay. Well, I hated Aldo, so there's no bonding with that.
Okay, and Aldo will never endorse us now. Thank you.
Which is so funny because
You're so great for branding.
Which is
so
so
the Italians are like no more.
No, which is
Aldo's like no more.
No, which is so funny about Aldo is
and
because
now
I hated the people.
will probably never come back once again.
No, because the interesting part about Aldo is that they actually fired me. And then a year later, after I started doing the whole like blogging, they actually took my photo and posted it on their Instagram account and Facebook and
Did you
Twitter.
call your lawyer?
No, I didn't because but it was so interesting how like the Aldo fired me.
That
And then
could have
it's
been
like,
your seed money.
yeah, but anyway.
How long ago is that? You might have some time still. The statute of limitations might not
That was
expire.
that was like so long ago.
I don't
but
know,
anyway,
you might have like
I was
7 years or something. Get on that.
you're so funny. So anyway, I'm gonna try to finish now. No.
Okay.
So
I won't
I was
interrupt you
working.
anymore, I
No, it's
swear.
okay. So I was working in Aldo, and an actress came in, and she was like, you know, you should. I never thought about styling anyone, or I just always
Okay.
thought about like I like fashion, I love style. I want to, you know, I don't care to style anyone else.
Right.
But she was like, have you ever thought about styling people? And I was like, no. She's like, do you ever want to? And I was like, no. She was like, but you should. You can make a lot of money doing that. And I was like,
That's how people lure you into everything. It's like, oh, you could make a lot of money.
yeah. And I was like, well, maybe I should. So she reached out to me and she said she took my information
Uh-huh.
and she was like, you know, hey, I work on TV pilots all the time in LA. She was like, I'll call you when I have an opportunity. 3 months later, she called me. She was working on a pilot with Miguel Nunez, which was like the guy who played in Joanna Man in like the movie Life. He's like, so I went there and
don't know who he
I
is,
worked
but
as a design assistant for this designer who was like doing a wardrobe on this particular pilot. And after that, you know, I went back to San Diego. I lost my job at Aldo. I lost my job at Smashbot. And then it's just like I was like in the transit. I had a little bit of money to move to LA with what I had, and like went through the motions and stuff.
There's nothing like that struggle brilliance, though. It's like sometimes when your
Yeah.
back's against the wall, the best idea is
It's just to go.
just, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I kind of did, and I just kind of like planted myself in LA, and I just went through the motions. I was notorious in my group of friends for crashing red carpet events. Short story after that, I met a lady who was the founder of this new media outlet called TV. Met her. She wanted to do like this fashion red carpet entertainment scene. I started doing that. They started interviewing celebrities on the red carpet. The celebrities were always complimenting me what I was saying, what I was wearing. So we created my reel to show that like, oh, Paris Hilton likes what he's wearing, or French Montana is saying like, oh, I like your style. So we pitched that to brands to get sponsored for different things that I wear on the red carpet. So it was like a marketing tool, a marketing asset to do that. And and then in the comments on the YouTube videos, they would always be like, hey, like, what are you wearing? Like, you know, we really want to, like, you should start a blog. And so I thought about it, and I was like, hey, I'm going to call it The Real Life Mannequin. Because working at Aldo, I would stand still for a very long time, and I would move, people like, oh my God, we thought you were a mannequin. You're like a mannequin. So when people were saying, like, you know, you should start a blog, it was like the name organically came to me. I was like, oh, The Real Life Mannequin, because people actually thought I was a mannequin when I worked at Aldo selling shoes, so it was perfect.
That's cute.
So I thought about it, and I was always sharing photos in a really unique way on my Instagram, so it was only right that it was like a natural transition into creating the platform. So
nice. Yeah. So in all your travels, what has been your favorite food?
You know, I was in Bloemendaal Beach in Holland, the Netherlands.
I thought you were going to say something in France or just Italy. I got, and I was like, yeah.
No, I was in Bloemendaal. I think it's called Bloemendaal Beach in the Netherlands. It's like a few moments outside of Amsterdam, and I had this kebab with like peanut sauce and like a salad, and it was so good. And I was like, oh my gosh! And that really, I think about it from time to time actually, and I'm like, I really want that kebab with the peanut sauce, and like it was just like really good, and it's like it was amazing. But I love Amsterdam. They have a lot of really good, interesting food in Amsterdam, as well as Milan too.
Nice. What can you cook?
Well, I can cook I'm from the South. I grew up between Dallas and Atlanta.
Like chitlins and.
Well, I don't really cook chitlins because I can cook collard greens, sweet water cornbread, hot water cornbread, homemade macaroni and cheese.
There's a different type of cornbread?
Oh yes.
Sweet water cornbread.
Sweet water cornbread.
Did you just like shade eye me? Listen. Okay. I just.
Sweet water cornbread is basically like instead of milk, it's hot water and it's sugar.
Okay, got it. So it's like a sweet cornbread. Okay, and then what's the other one?
Good.
Nice. I'm getting to like be a woman of a certain age. And I live in LA, so carbohydrates.
So I can
sugar.
Make homemade macaroni and cheese.
Really?
I can make short ribs. I can make lasagna. Yes, I can cook. I can cook my ass off.
What type of?
I can make yams. I can make
like candied yams.
Yeah, candied yams with marshmallows baked on top.
You're all like stylish and cooking.
I can cook. I'm the perfect housewife too.
You're a catch boo. Nice.
I am the catch.
Can you clean though? I don't know.
I can clean.
Really? Like,
I don't prefer to, but
like marry me type of stuff.
I make the perfect housewife.
Really?
Yeah, nice. I can clean a good tub. I can clean the hell out of a bathroom.
Anybody single looking for a?
No, I am not for sale.
Looking for a high maintenance housewife, house husband.
Real Life Mannequin. Check it out.